Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to this video, which is about detox, and it's about coming off the alcohol slowly with by yourself without any medical supervision. The reason for that is because number one, sometimes circumstances arise that you can't get into a detox centre so quickly. Maybe there's not one available around your area, maybe you don't want to. So there's many reasons. To DIY it, and I speak from personal experience. This coming off the alcohol slowly. I see many good reasons, many advantages, which I'll go into in a little while, of mixing the alcohol that's destroying our lives with something that's good for you, whilst we reduce this intake. This is one I made earlier. This has both green tea and chamomile and other herbals that I would recommend anything to spend anything in, because they're all good, but especially green tea because it's high in antioxidants. So obviously that's counter affecting that damage, but not instantly. So you still get the effects of the alcohol that can act as like the Librium that you would be provided with in the detox centre instead of alcohol. So you're still having the alcohol, but you're reducing it. I also think there's a little bit of a placebo effect, because in your mind you're thinking, well, I'm actually consuming something that's very healthy as well. So what I've done is I've put a lot of tea bags in. Obviously try to get it in the bottle, not all over the floor. But really, mainly I want to do this straight to the point and the benefits of my own experience with this process. Number one, as I briefly mentioned, it's a bit of a placebo. When I mean placebo, I mean you are actually consuming green tea, so that's good, it's healthy. Number two, whilst you're drinking it, you know that you're putting something that is good in your body. So maybe it's not so much placebo. I have to correct that. But just take that out. Retract that last one. So psychologically, it's good because you know when you're doing something good for your body, you feel better. Apart from its literal effects, that is actually not a placebo at all, because it's actually green tea or it's herbal tea, so you get the literal benefits as well, as in you get the natural effects. So as I drink my little mixture, I get the psychological, and plus I get the actual alcohol in the system. And then I think there's another benefit. The green tea actually can produce a little bit of a high sometimes. I say not to use the caffeine, because then it's another addiction. But at least it is better. At least if you can't get hold of a herbal tea without any caffeine in, it's better obviously to do this than just drinking straight alcohol. Another advantage is it also fills the bottle up. So when you got one here over here and you're kind of a little bit drunk, right, and the idea is obviously not to be getting too drunk, but to just bridge that gap between being not having fits, withdrawals, and just bridging that gap on the reduction plan as best as possible. Whilst we are a little bit intoxicated, and we've got that little high, or I would say relief of anxiety and the depression, perhaps, and what's the word? serving the cravings kind of thing, but in a good way, so that we can get past them. So not really serving them, but just passing through them as best as we can medically. So here we have old Sluzenbergen, I'll call it, because it just looks like a bit like Sloozy Burger. It's a bigger bottle, and I'll be drinking that and maybe forgetting that, hang on a sec, there's green tea in it, and thinking, and that's maybe where the placebo does come in. Totally forgotten I've put green tea in there. Right, so another advantage is obviously then the effects that's of the antioxidants working naturally to fight against the alcohol, but these won't do it instantly. So still have the relief, or wherever it is you're trying to get the bridge back to not drinking anything without having any, hopefully, dangerous seizures. The beauty of it as well is that you get like a little double high, and this is a natural high. Maybe the two haven't seen each other collectively in the natural world, but well, it's like the nature of concoction. So in she goes, get that goodness in. It's nice because you get a little thing in your rush in your head with the green tea and the chamomile and the ginger. And it's good for your tummy and all sorts. And then you still have the alcohol in it. Well, I'm not suggesting that this could be a cocktail in a bottle, though it's not a bad idea for people who are trying to cut down or be a little bit more healthy. Not a bad idea at all. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. Also, these are very cheap. Like if you go to a supermarket, you can get them for like 69p in the Lidl for like a massive packet of herbal stuff. Plus, there is another advantage as well. You're boiling water, and hot water is good for you, like because it's sterilising the water and it calms. It's good for the tummy. And if you're like dependent on alcohol like me, it's really bad. Your guts, intestines, pancreatitis, your spleen, your liver, everything. It's so good for you to have flushing out with water. So there you go, another advantage. So what better detox plan than we call it just I don't know, we just called it a little idea to do that. So if anyone's struggling out there of just basically haven't got much left maybe, and you haven't got the money, get some tea bags, boil the water, go out and get it, do a bit of a Sluzenberger on it, whilst you might not be getting that instant quick one that you need. Long term it's better, and you've got all the advantages that I've hopefully explained, although I'm buzzing a bit too much off the old green tea. That's a joke. But yeah, so there you go. Hope that's helped someone. Yep. So from me in Bootle in Liverpool, to anyone around the world, peace be with you. God bless.